Guys, welcome back. This is your boy again, adamslinkmedia. I hope you guys are doing okay. Please try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share it on all the platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at adamslinkmedia. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell to get notification anytime I upload. Firstly, I'll be discussing about Burna Boy, CDQ, and Obafemi Martins issue. And of course, there are so many other juicy stories as well in this video in case you are not interested in Burna Boy's news. Yesterday, CDQ shared this particular video, and you can see he was apparently beaten up badly, bleeding. He said Burna Boy sent his boys, his crew, to beat him up. They beat him up mercilessly, even stabbed him as well, according to him. Firstly, do I think Burna Boy is doing too much? Yes. Do I also think that CDQ is doing too much? Also yes. Let me start with CDQ. CDQ, during the headings, don't forget, this guy came out, called out Davido, Mayoko, the entire DMW over an issue that doesn't concern him. It was over an Eddie's award that was won by Mayoko, and according to CDQ, that award shouldn't have gone to Mayoko. So he was supporting Naira Marley, and Naira Marley never came out to call out Mayoko or call out Davido. He accepted the fact that he lost that award, but CDQ, who the issue never concerned, decided to speak on Naira Marley. That aside, Obafemi Martins and Burna Boy apparently had some issue in the club. Obafemi Martins never ever came for Burna Boy. He never even talked anything about it. But CDQ also decided to speak up for Obafemi Martins over an issue that maybe doesn't even concern him. So the thing is that this man keeps going after people and keep choking his mouth into issues that doesn't concern him. So apparently he decided to chop another person's beating. So I don't even know what to say. So kindly leave your comment below. And I know you guys be like, oh, Burna Boy is doing too much. Definitely he did too much. He shouldn't have sent boys to beat up CDQ. Of course, Burna Boy will say he wasn't the one that did that. Yes, that's what he will say. He will definitely deny it or will just keep quiet. But I think that the reason why he never replied CDQ was because he said, okay, why am I replying you when I can send boys to deal with you for me? So, well, CDQ, I think, also is putting his mouth into an issue that doesn't concern him. And meanwhile, this is what Obafemi Martins has to say about this whole fight. He said yesterday after the news broke that CDQ was beaten up, he said, I have been seeing a lot of allegations online and I don't appreciate our name being disgraced like this. We had some misunderstanding a few nights ago, but this issue don't resolve already shall. There be no fight at Bayrock. The club no even open for clubbing. I just called my boys to talk about the issue there. I'll be shareholder there now. Don't destroy my business. Oh, there's always fight and love amongst brothers. You guys are making too much hype. You should forget it and carry on. Ekuni Ibaje. That's what Obafemi Martins wrote, tagging Burna Boy and CDQ. Well, Obafemi truly spoke as the real boss, and of course you can see he just made it clear that he doesn't have any issue with Burna Boy. But CDQ made a very wrong move by calling out Burna Boy first, because he actually called out Burna Boy on Twitter. You have Burna Boy number, call him directly, speak to him, but you decide to go on Twitter. If it's me, well, just leave your comment below. And meanwhile, talking about Burna Boy is set to perform at the Grammy Award on the 14th of March. And Burna Boy is already being nominated for an award that night. So possibly Burna Boy might win that award. Or maybe he's not going to win the award. Maybe he's just being compensated with him performing at the Grammy Award. But that makes him the first current generation artist to ever perform in Grammy Award. And you know Burna Boy hype too much. So let me honestly ask you this question, and please give me your honest answer. Do you want Burna Boy to win this Grammy Award, knowing fully well that the kind of hype, the kind of boasting that this guy will do after he wins a Grammy Award? Do you honestly want Burna Boy to win the award? Please leave your comment below. I wouldn't want to have an opinion concerning this, so I will just leave the opinions to you guys. And let's leave CDQ or Buffalo Mountains and Burna Boy issue. So kindly leave your comment and tell me exactly how you feel about the whole fight. And let's go over to Rico Suave. You guys know Rico Suave, the former BBnaija housemate. He recently came out, and this is what he said about Nengi. He said, Nengi is not only the most beautiful woman to grace BBnaija, she's also one of the most beautiful to come out of Africa. This is fact. It is not easy to be hot and be humble at the same time. According to Rico Suave, came out saying that Nengi is the most beautiful woman to come out in Africa and the most beautiful woman to ever grace the face of BBnaija, and that it's not easy to be beautiful and be humble as well. Rico Suave, I disagree with you. Well, that's your own personal opinion too, so you are allowed to have an opinion. We have so many beautiful, you can say most beautiful to come out in BBnaija, which is understandable, but me, I don't agree with that. But saying Africa, maybe one, don't ever say that kind of thing again. This other woman who recently also participated in one of these BBnaija organized show, her name is Dr. Cherry. She said, sorry Rico Suave, I am a very naturally endowed beautiful African woman and very humble too, so next time go straight to her DMs and stop talking rubbish in public space. Well, for all we know is that Nengi really went through this surgical operation to increase her butt. So the only natural thing I see on Nengi's body is her face. Well, yeah, she is quite really beautiful, but please don't insult our girls by saying that Nengi is the only most beautiful African woman out there, please. And he actually replied to Dr. Cherry. He said, who is this Dr. Cherry? I have never heard that name. Is she a pet doctor or a Aproko doctor? You are the Aproko coming out to say something that will definitely, you know quite all right that it's going to gain a lot of attention. You decide to just say it. You are the Aproko here. This other BBnaija housemate who was in Rico's set, and that is Chloe. I want to talk about Chloe, tracing it to this next thing that I want to talk about. This guy said, people who do liposuction then immediately start selling slim teas deserve prison. No one is saying you can't do liposuction, but stop deceiving others. You see all those celebrities, after they secretly go under the knife, do this plastic surgery to look fine, change their skin, do all those things, they will start coming out selling us fake teas. They start selling us fake things out there that this is what they see. Please don't believe them, brother. Don't believe them, sister. Trust me. The cream that they advertise most of the time, they don't use it. The cream, the soap they advertise for you all the time, they don't use it. It's only few you see using them. They will go under the knife, like Chloe. Like I've said before, I'm going to trace it to Chloe. Chloe, of course, went under the knife to increase her butt. In fact, you won't even see any Chloe's whole picture in her Instagram page anymore because she has deleted everything. Because if you see Chloe then when she was in BBnaija house, so slim but beautiful, slim shady. But now she has increased her butt, and now she's out there now selling tea, selling product, saying that, oh, it was through this product and tea that her bust increased. Well, we all know that, yes, she went under the knife. She's deceiving a lot of people out there. Well, this guy said those people who deceive people deserve prison terms. Seriously, I'm beginning to agree with him. Check this out. This lady said, it is men who made 18 years the adult age. They did this cause of females, not themselves, for their selfish desire to quickly have access to women. And even at that, our Nota brother in this part of the world prefer below 18 years girls cause of the same selfishness. Adult age should be 25. Do you agree? Adult age should be 25 instead of 18. This girl, you forgot. I said it. I discussed about this particular thing the other day. Even when adult age is officially 18, we see openly celebrities at the age of 15, 16 having boyfriends. Yeah. Kylie and Kendall Jenner, those girls were at the age of 15, 14, 15, 16, 17 dating. So this girl is now saying that official adult age should be 25 instead of 18. And she is blaming men because, according to her, she says our selfish interest. That's why we want to have quick access to women. Come on, man. Oh, well, should we review it and say adult age should be 25? The same you girls will kick against it. Do you want adult age to be 25 instead of 18? Please leave your comment below. Let us know if you guys are not okay with 18 anymore and you want us to increase it up. We can as well increase it up to 25. But the fact is that if you actually came out from this poor, this low class, you came out from there, you actually even low or high class, all of any class at all, you will find out that, see, even at the fact that adult age is 18, we still have people 14, 13, 15, 16 having boyfriends. Boyfriend not just for marital, they are sexually involved. It didn't start now, but we all know that it's wrong. It's wrong. What is wrong is wrong. But when you check the statistics, when you check the facts, if we don't want to turn just blind eye to it, if we check the facts, we actually know that, see, this 18 years old that is the official adult age is not longer feasible. People are even planning on bringing it down to 16. Honestly, some countries are even planning or are already doing it to bring this adult age to 16 because the life is fast revolving. It's revolving, guys. So this woman is saying that we should take adult age to 25. Do you guys agree? Please kindly leave your comment. And this is what Aloma, of course you know this Aloma, Davido's boy, he said, my advice for all those female motivational speaker, when you don't pass 30 years and are yet to get married and you're here on the ground misleading people, make I change am to pidgin. This English hard small. Make you not try find one person choco youngies. They upgrade every day. Before you now reach 40 years, realize say time don't go. Well, he's sending quick advice to all these motivational speaker who are slightly above 30 years. Then he is saying that you guys should quickly just find any small youngie out there, because Vino said there's nothing wrong with a woman asking a man, what is your plan for me? You know, women usually ask that kind of question, that okay, what is your plan for me? What is your plan for the future? Well, and there's some of us do see that question like pressuring. like desperation. Whenever female asks us that question, we see them like see they're just being desperate. But Venus said there's nothing wrong with that, women. You can ask a guy anytime you want, what is his future with you? He said, dear women, assumption is the mother of frustration. Your biological clock ticks faster than men's clock. If after 2 years he still has not proposed, seek clarity. Lovingly ask him, what is the future of our relationship? Never assume, be clear. Marriage is not a race, true, but how can two work together except they agree? It is not desperation to ask a man his plan for you after 2 years of dating. Psalms 90 verse 12. He actually backed it up with a Bible verse. He said, say, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. If you follow a man without numbering your days, you are not wise. He actually backed his statement with a Bible verse. Well, guys, me, I've never seen anything wrong with a lady asking me what is the future for us. I've never seen anything wrong with that. But if you ask me just 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months of dating, now I'll be like, come on, man, is that too early? It's too early. At least let us date for a year. Then you just start asking me that question. I'll be like, okay, I will tell you wholeheartedly. But just now, you're asking me that question. Come on, man, take it a little bit slow down. Slow down, don't do pressure. But I don't. You just have to understand the kind of relationship you are in. Understand the kind of man you are dating before you know how to you on your own will know how to approach him. So that's just my own advice. Food blockage. Do you know these are not our brothers that are trying to block food from coming to the south? In fact, they're on strike. They're saying that they rather those their tomatoes, onions, they rather see those commodity rotting than importing it or transporting it down to the south. Can you imagine? They are trying to hold their product, saying that they are on strike because the certain brothers do not want Fulani, Hausa people there, all those kind of stuff, that they are fighting their brothers. Because of that, they don't want to import onions, tomatoes, all those their food products down to the south. This is coming from the north, that they rather see those products rotting in the north. Come on, man. If the south decided to hold their oil, their crude oil that feeds the entire nation, do you think this country will survive? Go and check the statistics. Go and check the Nigeria budget and check where it's being funded. It's not funded from agricultural things. Instead of you guys to call out for Mr. President to provide security, to set things in place, to bring Nigeria closer together, you are telling us you want to hold, you are telling people you want to keep your product to yourself. You know it won't last. Your brothers who are staying in the south, who are busy doing their market there, how will they survive? Are you going to be sending them money to survive? Of course, they depend on this product, so it's not feasible. If you say you're going to strike and you're going to hold all your product because of the things that is going on, the insecurity, come on. It's not feasible, because if the Southerners decide to see all their crude oil, I'm telling you, Nigeria will survive. So please, there are other ways to do things. Check out this video, guys. Well, this Pastor Odumeje, aka popularly known as Indaboski Bawishi. Of course, you guys know him. Well, we already know him concerning the way he preaches, how he does the things, very, very different from the right picture of a true pastor as painted. No, as we are going to understand. Honestly, there are so many things I want to talk about this video. There are so many things. I don't know if I should blast him, because we have continuously speaking against this particular pastor, but it seems like you cannot speak enough, because he still have followers, and his followers will still do crazy stuff for him. I saw this video and be like, come on. The only thing that I can say that if my mother was one of these women, do you know what I will do? I will make sure I don't send her any money again. Because me, I will say to myself, me that sent you money all the time, mommy, anytime I visit you, have you ever put your wrapper on the ground, lay your wrapper on the ground for me to walk on? Me that send you money that feeds you? Or your husband that you have been with for years, have you ever carried your wrapper, lay it on the ground for him to walk? No. These people keep doing things for their pastor that they don't even do for their own husband at home. It's crazy. Is it about money or God? Well, I don't want to move. I don't want to talk any further concerning this stuff, because I saw it. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. And here is a lady who recently narrated how she was hypnotized and robbed in Lagos. I think it's a video is really inspiring, and it will make us learn one or two things so that we should be careful as well. So watch it, guys.
I'm unemployed, so I used to do part-time job per se. So I got this 1-week job offer that was going to on the 1st of March. So I entered this vehicle from my bus stop, not knowing that they were 419. When I entered, one person was in front and then the driver, so I sat behind. After like 10 minutes drive from my bus stop, the person in front said he wanted to calm down. So when he dropped, he handed the driver $100. So I collected, because the driver asked me to move to the front. So I collected and handed the money over. And I said, it's $100. The man said, Oga, no, this one is too much. Oh. Please give me. And I said, are you sure? He started speaking French. He don't know how to speak English. And I said, no, please, give me a naira or so. Before I know what was happening, I said, he's new here, and this is what he has been giving people since he came. And I said, the driver now said, they are cheating you. You're supposed to change your dollars to naira. So the man now said, where are you going to? Are you sure this is where you're going to stop? And I said, I'm going to French embassy. And he was speaking pidgin English. He said, I'm going to Senegalese embassy. So the driver in front now said, okay, that's the direction where we are going to enter. So when the man entered back, after like 5 minutes drive again from where that stop, we entered. He said he wanted to get fuel. Entered a nearby filling station. That was the last thing I remember. From that filling station, I found myself in a house, and then one woman even welcomed us. So the man, and I asked him, what are we doing in a house? He said he came in to collect his goods. That when he came, the people are custom people. He gave them his goods. That he wants to collect them, and then we can proceed. So when I sat down pressing my phone, I didn't even know what was happening again. The next thing was I was making transfer. I transferred 170,000 naira to these people. Money that I've saved to pay house rent. I am not even working. I'm just struggling and hustling around to gather money to pay my bills. But these people collected this money. Even the 3,000 naira cash I was carrying in my bag, they still collected it.
You know, some of you will be like, how is it possible for people to hypnotize? Even me myself, I'd be like, how is it possible for someone to hypnotize me to the extent that I'll be carrying my phone and transferring money? I know you guys will be wondering that, but also me, because it has never happened to me before. But honestly, these stuff happen every day. It happens, but I can't explain it, and you that you have never experienced it can't explain it as well. So we should be very careful. It's better you remove yourself quickly from that situation. If you see anyone talking anyhow, like trying to form some scheming way, simply just say, please drop me, I want to go. I don't even want to hear about you guys talking about dollar. just drop me, I want to go. That is the best way to avoid story for the gods concerning this issue. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Stay tuned.